Hello there, everybody. This is Fearmy Games here with the new part of my Byzantine Empire campaign, formerly the Empire of Nicaea. We left off last episode with us on the rise again. We have taken out almost the entirety of the Empire of Trebizond. We have, in fact, taken Trebizond itself, leaving them only with Kaffa. The Empire of Trebizond is no longer in Trebizond. We decided not to accept peace from the Kingdom of Georgia in the hope that we can expand eastward and conquer them, and maybe control most of the Black Sea for ourselves. We did, however, have to fall back from Trebizond to Sinope, but Sinope was preparing to start a revolution, and we did not want to deal with that. So we are currently... and my second army, where did I send it? Oh yeah. We were planning an offensive against the kingdom of Cilicia. Always takes me 3 times to say it. No matter how many times I see it. We'll wipe them out, giving us further access to the Eastern Mediterranean. We will have to keep an eye on the Ayyubids because they are going to be the big threat. If they declare war on us, we are a lot smaller than they are. So if they decide to go to war with us, then it'll be a long war of attacking down the Levant, down and out. Because they have North African territory. They don't have Alexandria. Who is this? The Kingdom of Jerusalem actually captured Alexandria from the Ayyubids. I'm surprised. They're doing pretty well, so we'll kind of see how actually that goes. But from my understanding, the Ayyubids are pretty big, so we'll have to keep an eye on them. Our fumbling attempts at diplomacy have been very mixed. Last episode, we were able to increase, for the first time since the death of our old Emperor Theodorus, we were able to increase our power level from almost into the weak into the almost to balanced. Our goal is to try and get to balance. That way we can stop with the negative integrity. We do have to be careful as some of our nobles are in a position to cause some trouble. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on that, making sure and trying to find out who we can get to make sure that they have. That they stay loyal to us, because we do not want to deal with a civil war while we're still expanding. So she has a lot of influence. I'm going to try and get her to secure the loyalty of him, though he's a higher rank than her. I'm actually going to choose. I'm actually going to use him. Wait, no. Let me select him. Why can't I select my own thing? I clicked away from it, so it wouldn't let me do it for some reason. That's pretty annoying. Let's try to get his loyalty in here. We're going to start building up some more influence. That way we can do a big sweeping gather support thing again like we did last time to just hop us right back up into balanced. Looks like one of their children, Alexios, died. No, it's not dead. It just still thinks I'm trying to do a political act when I don't actually want to do one. Eventually, he will become emperor, and then his son will become emperor, and we'll go from there. Let's see. There is some buildings. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. Let's see. Preferably, I'd like to increase something here that would improve public order, but it looks like anything I can increase here would actually reduce public order. Except here, I can't afford that one yet, though. If I can get that, that'd be very good. I do also want to upgrade this to the gatehouses. That way I do not have to worry about it being attacked. So I think I'm probably going to upgrade that next, and not worry as much about the public order stuff here. Can I actually send... Excuse me. Can I send her to, make someone happy, make, people happy? No. No, she's 61. I don't think he's going to be interested in her. So, let's not worry about that. Alright, we'll just end churn here, because there's nothing else we can do. Oh, we apparently have an unassigned skill for this guy. I definitely like the public order, and I like the tax rate. I may still sign a provincial governor. I thought I didn't have the authority to do so last time. That's kind of weird. Oh, okay. Which one is so Alexandros, you have that's a nice commanded bonus. Let's just do this guy. And that'll be kind of nice because I can start getting an edict here to help with the public order problem I've been dealing with. Perfect. And once he starts getting built up, I won't have to worry about the public order negatives anymore. Yeah, I'm a little worried about leaving Trebizond there without a garrison force, considering it borders on enemy territory. But, you know, if I want to take out the kingdom of
there is a time when warriors must sheathe the sword and talk for the good of their people.
You know, I liked you, but my allies are at war with you, so I'd rather, and I might, you know, go to war. I might be able to, you know, conquer the Northlands. So I'm not going to make peace with you, because I might want to conquer you. Who knows? Though I do need to be kind of careful with war wariness, because that is actually a problem in 1212, is that we kind of added, like, if you have certain some negatives if they start getting worry. Office has been secured, loyalty has been secured, but I still lost control, which is unfortunate. My political machinations have been countered. Let's secure his loyalty, because that governor actually has basically no loyalty. Oh, Okay, now this guy's been promoted, which means he's now a better governor now. We'll keep an eye on this guy. We'll try to promote him when he gets the opportunity, because, you know, at least making him better at his job will be very nice for us. So how much is the public order being because of military order? Yeah, it's only positive because of it, but it's barely more, I think. Barely more. Could be wrong. No, not barely, but better than nothing. So this unit is already deployed to help increase the public order here, and it should, yeah, and this one won't rebel because it's going to start going positive before it goes to minus 100, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Let's try and make the besieged cis. And let's start building siege stuff. So how much? So I'm gonna build this. It'll take me 2 turns to make it a reasonable attack. It looks like. So they have a navy. So the army here is actually a navy, which means that they should be a little small, pretty small.
We take this settlement.
Room might, in fact, actually come and assist me if I wait a turn or two. So we'll kind of see what how the situation evolves there. This guy's actually on a bit better, so I'm going to try and increase his authority. I do already. That's already maxed out. Never mind. Oh, I like that. Corruption -5 of current value in the local province. I like that idea. I cannot afford to upgrade any more of these stuff, so I guess we'll just have to end turn. Yeah, hit political. Yeah, try to keep everyone's loyalty above 5. It's unfortunate that our hard work of like getting all that public support almost got negated just through like just an event going on. I guess that is kind of one of the things about Empire of Nicaea is one of like their debuffs that I guess kind of carries over the Byzantine Empire. Is that you have, like, the politics isn't exactly the best.
I humbly propose this, in the hope that you will see the merit of closer ties with our people.
Fine. No, I will kill you. Oh, they attack? How nice of them! Oh my, this makes my life infinitely easier. I don't know what makes them think they're going to win, but I'm quite happy to, you know, kill them, you know, in a lot easier of a situation than besieging their settlement. They're, let's see. We have a lot of horses on ships. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of curious what those... I guess they must be like high damage units, but susceptible to archery. So they have a nice hill over there. I also have a decent hill. They have a nicer hill. Well, they attacked me, so I don't need to worry too much about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fall back into a nice defensible position up here. Is there an edge of the wall over here? I just want to make sure I don't get too close to it. Or is this the edge? This might be the end line, is it? Oh, this is actually the end. Never mind. I don't want to go. I don't want to hug it. So I want to make sure that I don't have too bad of a position. It's kind of hard though with the way this hill is designed. I think this is probably the best spot right here. There. Let me angle this one slightly differently. Angle this guy. I can move it over there. This one over here, just to watch the flank of that unit. Then we can start branching, moving these guys out a little bit more. Get them in position to try and make sure they can defend the archers and stuff like that. So we'll have the crossbowmen up on the front here. Is there a little bit more of a high ground I can put them on? I think that's the best I'm going to get them to do. Get these guys to watch the flank with arrow fire. Put the peltast actually kind of over on this flank. The reason why is it's better that they get hit rather than my archers, even though my archers are actually kind of better in melee. I just don't like peltasts as much as I like archers. Okay? I keep forgetting that grouping them will make them help stay in the same spot.
God, give us strength.
Oh, apparently there's one unit that wasn't moved up like I thought it was.
The enemy. Make ready, men.
Run, dude, run!
Enemy reinforcements are bearing down on us. Keep them waiting. Attack marker. Into formation. Formation. Move. Breaking battle group.
What? Why are you guys moving when I didn't tell you to? What the hell's going on right there?
At speed. Excubatores. Attack marker. Hold formation. Riders at the double.
Run! Pikeman, I didn't mean to leave you behind.
Yes, Commander. More glory.
Let's see if I can't chase them off of the pikemen just to try to alleviate some of the damage they're taking because I made a mistake. Alright, good job. Let's fall back now. I gotta be careful, make sure our archers don't go too far down the lines. That's not exactly what I was imagining when I told them to do it, but whatever allows me to do some counter firing on them is good enough to me. I'm gonna follow these guys back over here. We got these guys form testudo. And now we're just gonna have our archers fire at their archers.
Can wait.
We'll fire at our archers. I don't really know how well their armor piercing damage is, but or how their armor is, but I'm hoping that that just the sheer number of my guys versus the sheer number of their guys is going to give me an advantage. It's already looked like it's winning so far. We'll see how it ends up with all said and done.
Units have returned to the battle.
There, that one's broken.
Glory be to God! Fire! Attack, you worthless dogs!
There you go. Some nice value from the focus firing I'm doing on these horses. I'm surprised that there's one left and they're still fighting. That's actually impressive from them.
Take on enemy at speed! Follow me! Glory be to God!
Alright, here we gotta keep an eye out now. Now that we can see the enemy getting into position.
Quick march!
Especially with our archers in such a vulnerable position to counter their archers.
For the good Lord!
Missiles!
Yeah, that one's getting obliterated now.
For the glory of God! Glory Palatini!
There, that one's gonna die now. Perfect.
Missiles at your command!
Now! Double time! Attack master! Forward!
I think I was able to make that charge a little less strong, but neither way, it did make a good connection. But on the bright side, I did get a pretty good counter charge, I think, into them. And I'm getting a charge right into their flank. Perfectly done. Alright, now let's get these guys back behind our friendly lines. I'm too surprised it took that many kills. It's a sword unit that just got charged from a cav unit, slightly flanking it, so it's definitely not too surprising how much damage that did. Let's keep these guys on this flank, keeping an eye out on things. Okay, now we killed their horse archer advantage. Now we just need to kill the rest of their army. So that unit's a light shock cav. They have missiles. They have basically no armor, which means any kind of focus fire from our crossbowmen should just wipe these Bard Zaharkers. Oh my god, they're Bard Zerkers! Just like the legends foretold. Gonna get a nice charge off, it looks like. Perfect. That one's basically been obliterated now. Yeah, it's completely shattered now. One less cav unit to worry about from their flank. They still have one cav that they've been wisely keeping in reserve. So we'll see how it pans out in the actual fighting. That cab is their other general, I'm assuming. Probably not their primary general, but a general, if nothing else. Looks like they're trying to wisely move up the hill and around like I was. So if that's the case, I'm going to slightly reposition my lines. Not that drastically, more like this. You know, shift it to face them head on. And I'm going to move this unit over here. Let these units kind of relax. Looks like they're all fresh already. Now, this is where the fun begins. We need to make sure all of our archers are firing at the Berserkers. So that's why I'm trying to keep an eye on like where their what their range is. Because once they get to range, I want to start firing at them. Looks like they have about the same range as my crossbowmen do. So I'm going to move my archers up to kind of counter that, and then I'll need to fall them back behind our lines. Similar to what I did with the archers.
What is the price? Worry about that.
Fortunately, that's not going to work, it looks like. They're just a little too far back. They're at maximum range for their own firing, which means that's not going to be any value for me. My javelin men are actually taking some of the fire for my troops, which is really good for us. Now, these guys have very nice melee. So, but it looks like they don't have a lot of ammunition. Well, maybe they do. They're charging straight into the pike infantry, which is good, and not really too much into my weaker flanking units.
As the general has fallen, our victory grows.
Oh, the enemy general's dead. Yeah, that's the one that he charged straight into my pike infantry. Yeah, one of his generals is dead now. They have a lot of infantry in reserve that I need to be worried about. Yeah, this guy got kind of beat up. Nope, form, shoot a spear wall. Just in time, I think. And I'm gonna move this guy in as a flanking force. At least getting ready to flank. Looks like I won't be able to get them in position after all. They changed target. Perfect. That enemy general just routed entirely.
A unit has used all available ammunition. Palatini!
That was a good charge. The sheer amount of missile infantry here is actually making it a little bit harder for me to want to charge out with my general here. My pikes are doing a good job holding. There we go. I broke this flank now. This unit I'm gonna keep in the back just because it's gonna die if I'm not careful with it. That one's shattered completely. Let me try to see if I get a really nice charge off of my general, maybe. Oh my, that's a lot of just damage went into that general unit before you even got a good connection off.
Quickly now! Our general has fallen.
No, I killed my general. Ah, damn it. There's just too many missiles, and god dang it. I think I also had adopted him too. I should have known that he was gonna die to all that missile fire, but I was like, maybe he can do it. No, he couldn't do it, unfortunately. Where's the other? Oh, it's over here still. Like, we won the battle thanks to his charge, but we lost him. Oh well. We won't have as good of a general anymore. And we won the battle, but lost a good and valiant general.
The day is ours. They lie broken beneath the waves.
Yeah, no. He can be replaced. Did he have a son, though? That's what's important. If he didn't have a son, then there goes his line. Now, let's try and clean up as much as we can of these guys. Because we still need to actually take the city itself, and if there's, but if we wipe out enough of the troops, then we don't have to worry about the garrison, really. And the new general can just have a nice victory put on his head and claim it as his own, even when it didn't really deserve it. Let me just speed things up to make things a little faster. You're probably good to be dead. You, let's charge you into these guys. Yeah, we're good on that front. Who wants with that last guy? There's actually the other general, because I don't think I got a notification of him dying. So it very easily could be another general. That would be funny though. Might as well wipe that unit out while we're here. Alright, I think that one's basically dead. Any other units? Looks like all the units are either gone or dead at this point. So we're just gonna jump over here, get a nice charge off. Oh, there's some Bard Zarahak Harker over there. That one should be good. So what do these guys look like? I'm actually kind of curious. I didn't get a good look. So these guys are actually fairly well armored. No, I wonder what these guys look like up close and personal. Now these guys would be a really good flanking force. Alright, that's in battle there. A heroic victory, but at the cost of our poor general. He who did not need to die, but he died because of my mistakes. Our archers got a nice amount of kills there. And our melee infantry, basically, this entire thing is like, melee infantry hold the line, distract the enemy, while archers and other people kill them. Let's kill the captives. As punishment for our general dying.
The needs of my people are simple. Some of your goods.
Sure, I'll take it. I don't plan to go war with those guys. Because once I finish with this little eastern section here, I do want to focus on the west. No, I don't like you. Alright. Is there anyone in my... I want someone from my royal family. It looks like nobody in my royal family is available anymore. So you're 20, you're a little older, more mature. You have 333, 343. Strategist, I do like that. Integrity, I do like the integrity, especially if he's going to be a major general for me. I also like that. Conflicted. Does it tell me their initial loyalty to me? I don't think it does. So I like integrity, I like cunning, but I guess the bonus replenishment is going to be better.
Hear us, Lord!
Andronikos has been dead. Mission aborted. Assassinate the following character of Vasak. Oh, apparently I didn't actually really notice that, if I'm being honest. I'll be at war. Oh, I have to be at war with them. I didn't even notice that. I did secure the loyalty. So yeah, unfortunately, she's now without a husband. But we can always marry the new. Where's this new general? The new general. He's already married. Dang it. I should check their marriage status. Let's go with this guy. He's a little bit younger. It's unfortunate losing my strongest general. But it's just no problem. Alright. Yeah, with only left was one unit remaining, so we can just auto-resolve this and take it out. We have victory! And the kingdom of Cilicia is dead. Let's occupy it. I'm not going to subjugate it.
We hunger for battle.
Now let's repair everything. Military order priory. No, I do not want that. Because it gives a Catholic influence. We do not want those Catholics having influence in my territory. Unless, can I convert it? I can convert it to... Which isn't a bad thing. Iron mine, good. Military grounds, good. I do need food. I think next turn I'm going to try and convert. I'm conflicted. I think it might be worth just converting it for the sake of this area being a little bit better off. Alright, so I want craftsman guilds next, I believe. That way I can upgrade some of my buildings that give money in public order. After that, I want to get advanced castle architecture so I can advance my military technology further. Now, he's doing what needs to do.
Commander.
The general's got us some bonuses there. Bonus replenishment, I like. Let's go for that, and then we can work our way up here. He has a good wife. At least it's good for him. They moved around my thing here. That's weird. I did lose some power. I probably lost some power because losing Andronokos he was a pretty influential guy. So... his daughter is going to be fine. How old? Alexios is only 2 years older than Sergios, apparently. Let's see. I shouldn't do any politics, I think, right now. What is you? General. Oh, this guy is one of my generals. I can make him. That way his recruitment's a bit better. I think it increases integrity. Yes, he does increase integrity, too, doing that. So it's worth upgrading him. You... Governor, that also gives you a little more public influence, which is a bit of weakness for me. But, you know, you kind of have to find a very good balance here. This guy's a... Wait. Who's my other general? Oh, yeah, it's this guy. This guy must be that guy. when they look when they repeats faces and stuff like that, it kind of throws me off. I do need to be careful. This new general actually has really low loyalty. He's level 2 now, so I do need to be careful. What is wrong with the front door right now? I'm gonna use him to secure the loyalty of this guy. And before I promote him. That way he doesn't rebel and, you know, trying to, you know, split, you know, take one of my armies and, you know, run off with it, you know. That'd be a bit of a problem. Alright, let's end turn. Oh, why did that just appear now? Be a faction, destroy the kingdom of Cilicia. So you won't have to hear me try to do 3 times every episode to try to remember how to pronounce it. So, your allies declare war on another faction calls you in for help. Who are you going to war with? Oh, fine, I'll enter war. I'll be a good ally. I'll support you in spirit.
Much blood has been spilled. I suggest
No, I refuse to let you live, Empire Trebizond. There shall be no other challengers to the Byzantium throne. And that is what you are. So, I can get... Oh. So I can blind him, or make him a eunuch. Let's castrate him, I guess. Well, I don't want to blind him because he's a general. No, I guess he's castration. So yeah, this guy is now castrated. At least he's loyal. Not the way I was expecting to make him loyal, but I guess it's like, you know, we may have taken this part of you, but be careful, we can take more out of you. Oh, that is quite funny. It's funny because how unexpected it was for me. Alright.
Commander.
How much can I control? I would like to get the Orthodox Church, not the Orthodox Skete, if I'm being honest. Though it only gives me some wine and bone better. So what's the sanitation level here? Pretty shit. So sanitation might be valuable if I'm being honest. Let's just do it, I guess. Alright, if I left, so it's not plus 12. The difference is 11. So it would be negative 11 if I leave, and it'd slowly be going down. In a couple of turns, the public order will, I guess I'll leave in 2 turns, head over to Trebizond to prepare for war. To continue the war path. Here, this army is completely full and maxed out and ready to go. I can actually recruit cataphracts here if I want, so that way I can have better military units, which is surprising. Is it because I had that there, or Calvaroy? Which that gives me... Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's my castle, so I can recruit better cav than what I got right now. What's the range damage? Missile damage is actually worse there, so let's grab this.
Good fighters.
How many can I recruit in a turn? It'd be very unfortunate if what's the available recruitment slots here? Does it tell me anywhere? I'll recruit 2 more because I can't afford another one. Now, having, you know, better and better cav is always nice. You see, this Sinop doesn't really give me anything better for recruiting, so yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes. This one will be a stronghold. Recruitment of Varangian Guard. Why is it early? Because there's more Varangian Guards before, too. That's kind of weird. Oh, we'll see later. I was like, they'll be stuck there for 2 more turns, then we'll march north and around all the way to Trebizond. And we'll, like, and this one, we'll probably have crossed the sea and to take out Kaffa. Once to take that Kaffa, and then the other one will go to the Kingdom of Georgia. Is what I'm thinking of doing. Or that, or I'll have them both take out the Kingdom of Georgia and then send whichever one's healthier up to Kaffa. One of the two is what we're going to do. And now that one's positive, as I said. Perfect. Let's end turn. But yeah. Looks like we are controlling Anatolia. One thing, and I do not mind having room with the Sultanate of Rum there, though I do have to be kind of careful and keep an eye on them. I was originally planning to wipe them out, but I'm kind of like, they fought and they survived, and that kind of gives me some respect and wants me to kind of let them live. Alright, so we got that guy promoted. Alexios is already as high as he can go. You can't get in a position. No surprise there. You are fine. You are as high as you can go. Which one are you? Wait, is this Alexandrius or which one are you? Oh, so it's not this guy. This guy is governor, but I need to promote him as well when he gets the opportunity. This guy, you're already as high as you're gonna go for now, until you can get up to here. You are as high as I'm gonna let you. And same with you, because you're not family. Alright, so this army can move out this turn. Question is, so if I leave, this will be a negative 10. This will be a negative 9. I mean, slowly going down. I think I can afford to start moving east. Let me just see if I move out of the settlement. Negative 9, so it's 49. So it'll take about 6 turns before it becomes before it is ready to revolt the turn after. But it's going down. I think so. Go down to. I think it'll be fine. So let's just move this guy over to Trebizond real quick, and then as a pit stop, and then we'll go and take probably their capital, most likely. That way we have, and then we can just move into Divin. Oh, actually, they have more territory over here too. I didn't notice actually, so we're gonna get a little bit more inland too. So we'll keep an eye on that situation as it goes. So we have a training ground, which is bonus public order, better army recruitment. This one, it gives us access to ballista and catapults. I would love to actually have that because of the fact that I can't build anything else. And I can already build, apparently, the cataphracts and the pronoi. So I don't need this. I'll still build siege engineers. So if I want to stay an extra turn, I could disband this guy. Build 1 more unit of cataphracts. Perfect. This army is going to be better than when it started. I can't afford. I was going to say, can I afford it? No. I wanted to disband this one and then make another unit of cataphracts in its place, but I can't afford it. So we'll save that for another time. I'm just keeping an eye on the time, make sure we don't go too long on this part. Let me check the political situation real quick. Anybody have 5 or below, you're 10 out of 10. Losing your sword definitely made you loyal to us. They catch my drift on that front. This one I don't think is getting taxed, right? So how is so it's still good, improving. So if I start taxing it, it goes -2. So it'll take I'll start taxing it for more money. Whoa, how much money? Wait. Okay, only 700. Okay, I was gonna say, like, what? That's insane. But turns out it was actually not as big as I thought it was for a moment there. So I do need to keep an eye on corruption, apparently, because there's some corruption. There's 11% corruption. That's one thing to keep an eye on. We'll take out, I think Kutaisi will probably be the best one to take out. That way I can just move inland and not have to worry about it. And this one I'll probably set this guy up to go to Sinope. You know, put positive the public order for a moment, and then move on eastward is probably what I'm going to do. Let me see if there's anybody I can get some trade with that I'm not already trading with. Looks like I'm trading with everybody except the Republic of Venice, who hates us because of how much I've been making war with the Latins. Oh well, we'll kill you in the end, Venice. We still have to make vengeance for 1204 and your part in it. So be ready to be killed one day. But probably after I kill Thessalonica and Achaia, so that way I can secure Greece first. Yeah, I don't plan to go much. Like, once I kill the Kingdom of Georgia, I plan to kill the Kingdom of Georgia and finish up Trebizond. I do not plan on expanding north or eastward if I don't get into war with anybody. Because I would prefer to focus on westward expansion so I can reform the Roman Empire. Because I'm not planning to, this campaign to conquer the whole of the map. That could take a long time. Though I will need to keep an eye on the north because it looks like Bulgaria is starting to get some trouble right now. So we'll probably need to help them out and take. So which basically means even though I don't kind of want to, I kind of need to. So this area is starting to have some food shortages. I guess I need to start making food now, I guess, for them. So what's the fertility level here? It's this one right there, fertility. This is Ankria, right? Yep. So it already has really good fertility, so what we'll do is we'll make wheat. That way we can have more food. So I think the highest food is wheat, right? Yeah, the highest food is wheat. So let's do wheat. I got any Cheetos. I think recruiting anything takes 2 turns. Yeah, recruiting anything takes 2 turns.
Commander.
Yeah, this one will start going negative once the military presence ends, but not a crazy. Well, actually, it will be a decent amount. Mostly because religious differences. It's going to be even worse than an Ankria. If I undeploy you, that'll increase public order, won't it? Yeah. Oh, I can't redeploy him. I made a mistake. I wanted to move him over here, but it looks like now there's another problem going on. So let me untax the settlement again. So it's still going down, right? Yeah, stability's still going down. So I think I'm going to try and move him over to Cis because it needs his help a bit more than Ankria does. So city gatehouse for more public order, more money, and all that jazz. You are good. I can't. So let me just increase this one. I believe this is a garrison. I could probably get rid of this garrison at this point. So I think I'm gonna demolish it and start building different buildings here because Nicaea is no longer in danger of being invaded. Since it's no longer in danger of being invaded, I might as well start going a little bit more economic in Nicaea. If that makes any sense. Squalor, public order, because of the cattle herd. What does cattle? What does this one's 3, so it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably want the food. I was thinking about not making the food, but I was like, probably worth keeping. Sure, let's run the accept. Oh, what the hell just happened? Okay. So now we can increase all the cities up to 10, which is, I think, nice. I always like having more slots. But it says it'll make the game run a little slower, but I don't really notice anything yet, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we can move out now. Let's start moving this way.
Them cower like kenneled dogs. Ready for orders.
So there is an army here.
Further orders?
So we'll have to keep an eye out. But if they but they're very light spearmen. They don't really have the best army, looks like. But that's of course only what we can see. Could be different in different situations. Once the priest gets here, I think it'll be perfectly safe to move this guy out. It'll start converting this from Catholicism back to the Orthodox, Greek Orthodox Christianity. Do I have... Yeah, an icon maker. So this should start going up in terms of orthodoxy itself on its own. Alright, let's just double check and see what the biblical situation is. So we should be good. Let's end churn. We'll probably do one more churn before we caught onto this episode. Though if somebody does actually do a battle against me, I will someone tries to is this my general? Oh, this is the governor. Someone does try to make war on me, or I'm sorry, if I have to fight a battle, I will just end the episode there.
At your command.
So let's end the episode and see if we can do one more little turn, or if we just have, we have to pause it there with a quick save kind of situation. We will see.
We are
Serbia.
proud people, and would be proud to count you among our
Are you?
friends.
Right now, maybe not now. Maybe not right now. I want to check to see if Serbia is one of the places I have to take for the Roman Empire. Because that's one reason I don't mind having... That's why I kind of like cultivating the alliance with Bulgaria. Despite our historical grievances. Attrition? Why was there attrition? Between the Empire Trebizond and the Aqua. So let's make war on these guys. So this is a decently sized naval fort, decently sized building here. So it'll take 2 turns before we can take it. I also just built wheat fields, which is going to make public order a little bit worse there. How much does he need to be able to deploy? Can he deploy immediately? Yes, it looks like he can. There, now he's going to start converting and make public order a little bit better. How much is public order reliant on their presence here? So not really a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is I can untax. How much is taxes here? Oh, a decent amount, but it'll be worthwhile to make sure it's peaceful as I leave with these guys.
To your duties, men.
Okay, that one's not going to rebel, thankfully. Influence -2 of the state religion due to the ports, fishing docks, shipyard. I don't mind making these more, even though I think I'm going to make this more of a shipyard and make this more of a military building zone. So I don't want to build fields here because I think I already have one, don't I? I guess I don't. What I want to do is I want to build a blacksmith here. Do I? No, I want to build just commercial buildings. I think I'll just use this entirely for money purposes. Okay. But Trebizond, I do want to start putting in some more sanitation here. Probably like a fountain or something. Alright, so what we'll do here, guys, is we'll end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Fought a little bit of battles. Lost, unfortunately, one of our generals that we had from the beginning. He had I had such high hopes for him. Fortunately, due to my own mistakes, he died. We have a new replacement for him, but he's just not quite the same. Andronokos was family. This guy is not family. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you guys next time in our Total War 12-12-80 mod, playing as the Byzantine Empire.